I'm so excited to be filming this video for you guys. I haven't got to do a video in about a week because my son just started kindergarten. So we have been on the run going, getting stuff ready for him to start back school. But I definitely wanted to hop on here with you guys and share with y'all this back to school look with the Afrique by Juvias palette. This is going to be a very simple look that takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So for all of y'all that don't have a lot of time, but you also want to look great, this one's for you. Okay guys, so I just applied my favorite face lotion. It is Cetephil, it's non-scented, and it's a lightweight formula, and that's going to be the first thing you're going to want to do before applying foundation. Primer. This has been my favorite primer out of a group of 3 little trial size primers that I bought, and I'm going to get the larger size of this one, I have decided. Now I have something so exciting to share with you guys. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This foundation you can pretty much find at any drugstore, and it is only $6. It performs just as well, if not better, than a lot of high-end foundations that I have used in the past that are about $50 to $40. So I cannot tell you how much I have enjoyed this foundation so far. It does kind of have a strange smell to it. It smells a little bit like paint thinner, and it's got a different applicator, but if you can get past all of that, it's a great foundation. So y'all please bear with me on the audio. I know I had to do a voiceover, which is something I don't normally do. Usually I just talk on my videos, but something's going on with the audio while I record. It's going in and out, so I'm doing a voiceover. If y'all see my lips moving and I'm not saying the same words as y'all are hearing, that is why. So just bear with me. Alright, so you're just going to continue to blend that foundation. And I've noticed a trick when blending in your foundation, if it ever gets to be too much, like you have too much foundation in one place, you can flip your sponge around and use the butt end. And make sure to drag it always down on your neck and also on your ear. That sounds weird, but you don't want your ear to be a different color than your face. And then also you can also blend your foundation over your eyelid. And once you think you're done blending, blend some more. Alright guys, so I'm going to take my $1 Billion brow pencil and I'm going to do my brows for the first time ever on camera and show you guys my technique. You're going to want to use a very light hand when starting off at the front of the brow. You're going to want to barely bear down. If you bear down too hard, it will cause your brows to look too dark, and you will definitely be able to tell that you have filled them in. It'll look like you have filled your brows in with a Sharpie, and I've got a little gap right there that I always have to fill in. And you can use a little bit of a heavier hand once you get to the end of your brow. You can use a heavier hand than you used starting off. And then after you fill it in, you are going to want to use your brow brush to even everything out. Alrighty, same thing on the other eye, starting off with a very light hand. And then just kind of brushing it out as I go. And I always just stay on my brow line. I don't ever try and make my brows any thicker than what they are. So now taking my eyeshadow primer. This is Hard Candy eyeshadow primer that always squirts everywhere whenever I try and get it out of the tube. You're just going to apply that all over your eyelid. Alrighty, and now I'm going to take my fluffy eyeshadow brush, and we're going to use a transition shade. This shade is called Kissy, and we're going to apply this all over the lid. A transition shade is very important when doing an eyeshadow look, because you're going to want to start off with a tone that is close to your skin color. It's going to make all of the other colors apply and look a lot more blended out, a lot more smooth. You're not just going to want to go right in with the color like with your main color. You're going to always want to use a transition color. You will thank me later. Alright, now I'm going to take the color Cameroon with a crease brush. Kind of like a coffee color, and we're going to go on the crease with this color. And we're just going to do windshield wiper motions, type motions back and forth right in the crease. And if you go above the crease, don't worry. You're actually going to want this shade to go above the crease a little bit. What is it doing? Alright, so once we get that blended out, alright, so now I'm going to take an angled brush and go into the color Bintu, and we are going to apply this color on the outer corner. And I am just taking that and going on the lid with that and just up to the crease. So not above the crease. And we're going to bring that into right at the middle of the lid and stop. And then bring it back out. Okay, same thing with the other eye. We're going to go below the crease on the outer corner. We're going to take the blending brush and go over the crease, just blending all of that out, blending that maroon color into the coffee-like color. And this is just going to even everything out. This is a very important step. Okay, now I'm going to take a concealer brush, and I'm going to go into a gold color in my Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to apply that to the inner corner of the lid and pull it right to that maroon color and stop right when I get to that maroon color. Okay guys, so I'm not crazy about that gold color. I think I'm going to take the actual gold out of the Afrique Juvias palette, and I'm going to use that one instead of the one that I originally used. So just going over that same area, the inner corner, and pulling it out to that maroon color. And while applying this to the inner corner, you're only going to want to apply up to your crease. You're not going to want to go above the crease with this color, as you can see. Okay, now I'm going to take the brush that I used for the crease in the Cameroon coffee color, and I'm going to pick up just a little bit more of that, and I'm going to apply that back onto the crease. Same thing with the other eye. going to take the angled brush that I used for the maroon color, and I'm going to go back into that maroon color, and I'm just going to pat that on right over where we applied it earlier. And just pull what's left of that on the crease. Same thing with the other eye, just applying that maroon color over where we originally applied it and bringing the rest of that on the crease. Okay, now I'm going to take my blending brush, just a clean blending brush with nothing on it, and blend the crease out. Alright, now I'm going to take my Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to do a triangular shape under my eyes. I'm going to do it on my forehead, right in between my eyebrows, on the bridge of my nose, and right there. And I'm going to do some spot concealing on my chin. And then we're just going to take the blending sponge and blend that out. When blending out concealer, you're going to want to do as much like patting as you can. You're not going to want to really move that. You can turn your sponge around and use the butt end to blend that out as well. Blend, blend, blend.
Same exact places. She stabbed Frankie 7 times, right? Look at this. Look how many times she got. 2, 3.
Okay, so now I'm going to show y'all a cool little trick that I have learned that I wanted to share with y'all. I was so excited about sharing this with y'all. First, I'm going to take my Pretty Vulgar setting powder, and I'm going to take my sponge, and I'm going to dip that sponge into the setting powder and apply it under the eyes. And just like that. You do not have to blend it out yet. On my chin, on the bridge of my nose, and under my eye again. This is where your face gets the most, where it's prone to the most oil buildup. So I'm going to leave this on for a second and do my mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I already wiped off the excess or brushed off the excess powder. You can just take a brush like I have right here and brush that off. So now I'm going to take my favorite bronzer of all time, and I'm going to use my Tarte powder brush, and I'm going to first start with my cheekbone and brush it up. You're not going to want to go like that. You're going to want to take it up to your cheekbone. It'll make your face look lifted instead of like droopy or saggy. Okay, so now I'm going to take some more and apply it to my neck. It's very, very important to do bronzer on your neck always. Now I'm going to show y'all another cool trick. I'm going to take the skinny end of my brush and I'm going to go on my nose like this. This creates a slimming effect. It makes your nose appear more slim. So if you would like for your nose to appear more slim, and as you saw earlier, I applied the concealer to the bridge of my nose. That also helps to contribute to that effect. And then if you'd like for your nose to look shorter, you would get concealer or contour and apply it on the end like I just did. Okay, just blending back over my hairline. Okay, now I'm going to take my Pretty Vulgar-Highlighter. I love this highlighter. And I'm going to take this small little brush right here. And I'm just going to apply it to my nose. And to my cheekbones. And y'all, here is the finished look. Let me know what you think below. Sorry for all the audio difficulties, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me if you've watched this video to the end, and I'll see you guys next time.